Alright, I want to start off by saying all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahshai for this truth. Um, Now, the topic I wanted to focus on today is going to be the Christian myth of the hell doctrine, man. Okay? Now, real quick, I want to address something first. The brother out there, loving Christian, just this morning, he accused me of deleting his comment, man. Okay, which I did not delete your comment. Okay, you know damn well that if you have experience with YouTube, right? You know that once in a while YouTube takes your comments down. Okay, and you can just look it up. All right, YouTube takes your comments down once in a while. So that's what happened, man. Okay, YouTube took your comment down. All right, it's very simple to understand. Okay. So for you to sit in there and claim that I took your comment down with no evidence to support that, well, you're going off, man. Okay? All right, now the confusion of faith topic, right? We already went into it. It's plain and simple to understand, man. Okay? When you're talking about, what is that, Genesis the 6th chapter, right? Where the sons of God slept with the daughters of men, right? The sons of God were the Israelites, the daughters of men were the other heathen nations. Now, again, we know that the lineage goes on the father's side of the family. So, so that would mean that if the child has an Israelite father and an Edomite mother, let's say, for example, well, the child's still going to be an Israelite because his father was an Israelite. Okay, but they're going to come out looking mixed because they were between an Israelite man, right, a black man, and a white woman. All right, or the woman doesn't have to be totally white, but you get the point. Okay, it's very simple to understand. This isn't like some type of word I'm looking for. This isn't complicated to understand, man. Okay, this is very simple. Okay, let me see real quick. I want to pull something up. Let me see if I can find it. The scriptures tell you in the Apocrypha to understand first, then rebuke, man. Okay, so if you're on there talking about that I took down your comment, man. Okay, well, first of all, you didn't even ask me if that's what happened to you. You just came to that conclusion, so to speak. Okay. Another thing, dealing with the confusion of faith issue. Okay. If you want to sit there, which I want to say this, by the way. The image that I put on the video, right? The boy in the middle, that wasn't his father. So that's why he said, oh, well, he looks different than the others. Well, that's why. Okay, and it's funny as well, because I gave you a link, right? I gave you a link to the full article, but you must not have clicked on it. Okay, because if you did click on it, then you'd find out that what you're saying isn't true. Okay, it's very simple. I mean, come on, man. Stop being simple. It's very, ironically enough, it's very simple to understand if you're not acting simple. Kind of like an inside joke. Let's see. Bear with me. There's a good verse I wanted to get in here. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Let's get this. Ecclesiasticus chapter 5 and verse 11. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. All right? So it says with patience give answer. Okay? You got to first listen to what we're talking about, and then you can chime in, Matt. Okay? It's very it's very simple, Matt. But you got that dude over there in Atlanta, right? I believe it's EJ Love, right? EJ Love. You got that dude over there in Atlanta, man. But let me say this, EJ. I might make my way down there very soon, man. Okay? So you better believe it. If I come down there, man, me is be looking for you ass, man. Okay? Because you're going to get cut 6 ways to Sunday with them scriptures, man. All right? Because you Christians don't know too much. Sitting there saying that, oh, if you're evil, you're going to die and go to hell and burn there. Well, I have a question for you. Let me see. Here, hold on. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 25 and verse 41. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared, listen here, prepared for the devil and his angels. Now, I got a question here. All right, because you guys teach, oh, well, if you die, you're going to go burn in hell. With, Satan and the demons are going to be there to torment you. And you've seen these guys who claim to have dreams of hell, man. All right, they'll say they've seen famous people down there, right? And then of course they'll say, oh, well, yeah, well, there was demons there tormenting people, and Satan was there, a big muscular red man with tattoos and a trident in his hand, man. Well, my question for you would be, how can that be the case if we just read in the scriptures that this fire was prepared for the devil and his angels? Okay, if supposedly, and even Christians teach this as well, but then sometimes they'll go off. Okay, they'll teach, yeah, I mean, it does say it was created for the devil and his angels, but men are going to go there too. And wait a second, if you guys just teach that the demons are going to be there tormenting people, well, hell was created to torment them. So what are you talking about, man? And the devil and his angels, that's talking about Esau, man. Okay, like when you deal with Isaiah the 14th chapter, right? That's talking about the downfall of America, man. That did not happen yet. That's not talking about, as these Christians teach, Satan falling from the sky, man. All right, because Satan wasn't kicked out of heaven, man. Okay, the Lord created the devil, right, the spiritual demon Satan, to just be the wicked counterpart. It's that simple. Okay, the scriptures tell you the Lord creates good and creates evil. Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and I create darkness. Okay. And that's just one scripture, man. What about Amos 3 and 6? For if there's wickedness in the city, have the Lord not done it? So you guys out there who want to, talk shit like you're so intelligent, well, a lot of you guys really can't say anything. It's very simple. All right, but getting into the whole hell thing, let me just check the video time. All right. Sadly for me, my recorder don't give much time to record, but with what we got to, make do. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, when you're dealing with hell, right? If you do your research, it was actually a creation from the Roman Catholic Church to scare people into paying the church money out of hopes that they don't go and burn inside this lake of fire, so-called. Okay? When you deal with the scriptures, hell isn't in there. Okay? The word hell is in there, but it's not referring to a place where one burns forever. Okay? What it's talking about, and I'm going to give examples. If you read, we all know the story of Jonah, right? If you read Jonah chapter 2 and verse 2, it says, and Jonah cried out of the belly of hell. Now, wait a second. Jonah was inside of a fish, right? So he called the belly of the fish hell. Well, wait a second. I thought hell's a place where you burn forever. No, the word hell in the scriptures either can mean a condition or or the grave. It's that simple. Yeah, it's very simple, man. Okay, or as I like to say, it's easy peasy to understand at this point. All right. So I mean, these guys. Oh, another thing as well. If you read what is it? I believe it's 1 Samuel 28 and verse 19, right? When you read about Saul, right? King Saul, he went to a witch to summon the spirit of Samuel, because Samuel had recently died, okay? And he went to summon Samuel from the dead so he could have a conversation with him. And he ended up doing it, right? Which again, you can read yourself, 1 Samuel 28 and 19, okay? Saul ended up reviving Samuel over a conversation, right? And then Samuel told Saul that the Lord had departed from him, right? The Lord departed from Saul. However, he told him that, hey, tomorrow you and your sons, you're going to die in war, but then you're going to rest with me after death. So wait a second. So you have this righteous man telling a wicked man that they're both going to rest in the same place after death, man. Okay? How does that make any sense? Another good cut to this Christian doctrine would be, let me pull it up real quick. Would be Job, the 3rd chapter. Okay, which if you read the top part of the chapter, Job just wishes he was dead. Okay, now I'm going to show you something. Okay, let me just find where I want to start here. All right, so now Job's going to describe the spiritual world. Okay, because you see, as they said, man, you got this false belief out there that if you die, you're going to go, burned inside this place called hell. That's not in the scriptures, man. And we're going to show it here. Now, if it was, then why would this man not mention anything about it? It's very simple. Let's see. All right. This is Job, the 3rd chapter, the 13th verse. For now, should I have lain still and been quiet, I should have slept, and then I would have been at rest, with kings and with counselors of the earth, which build desolate places for themselves, or of princes who had gold and filled their houses with silver. As an hidden untimely birth I had not been, as the infants which never saw the light. There the wicked they cease from troubling, and there the weary are at rest. There the prisoners rest together, they hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and the great are there, the servant is free from his master. Right, now that's the main point, okay? Now, we just read that, right? And you clearly see, and that's talking about the spiritual world, okay? That's what would have happened to Job if he was to pass away, okay? Now, my question to you Bible thumpers out there, right, you guys who claim you know the scriptures, well, my question would be, is if you teach in hell, right, that, let me say this, I understand it's different between the denominations. The Catholics teach that if you're, wicked, when you die, you're going to go there. Seventh-day Adventists teach that, everybody rests after death, but then on Judgment Day, you go to hell. That's what they teach, okay? But the point of the matter is very clear. Okay, which, hey, Seventh-day Adventists, they somewhat got it right, because they still teach hell, but hell's not in the scriptures. All right, so once again, it's 50-50 with them. They got something right, but at the same time, they got something wrong. Okay, but the Catholics are the one you got to focus on. Okay, because they teach after you die, you go to hell. So my question would be, is why did Samuel, right, a righteous man of God, tell a wicked man, Saul, that once they both die, which Samuel was already dead, all right, he told Saul once he dies, they're both going to rest together after death. So my question would be to anybody who teaches hell, well, why would a wicked man and a righteous man rest together after death? And they even tell you this, man, okay, these elites of this society, they know this information. That's why when you die, right, whether you're cremated, well, I don't think they do it when you're cremated, of course. It would just be silly. But when you buried underground, right, 6 feet under, on your tombstone, what do they put there? They put R.I.P., What does that stand for? RIP stands for rest in peace. Now, it doesn't matter if you're Adolf Hitler, a serial killer, or an average citizen. They will put RIP over your tombstone, okay? And why is that? Because they know that once you die, you rest, okay? It's very simple, okay? This isn't complex information. Let me even see if I can give an example. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is the book of Hey, bear with me a second. Okay, I want to show an example in the scriptures, right, where Jesus clearly says that death is synonymous with sleep, okay? This is the book, I'm even going to highlight this. This is the book of John, chapter 11 and verse 11, okay? So John 11:11, easy to remember. It says, "These things said he, and after that he says unto them, Our friend Lazarus sleepeth, but I go that I may wake him up out of sleep. Then said his disciples, Lord, if he sleep, he do well. Howbeit Yahushua spoke of his death, but they thought that he had spoken of taking a rest and sleep. Then Jesus simply told them, Lazarus is dead." Okay? So that is a clear example in the scriptures that when you die, it's rest. Okay? Death and sleep are synonymous with each other. Okay? When you go to bed at night, right, you lose consciousness. Okay, that's the same state you will be in when you're dead. Okay, except the only difference is if you're conscious, right, you're still alive, you wake up eventually. Okay, but if you're dead, like those who pass away in their sleep, basically they just stay in that state of unconsciousness forever. Well, not forever, until the next incarnation, so to speak. Okay, very simple to understand. Okay, so Jesus clearly said, giving Lazarus as an example, that he was asleep, but then he said, yeah, he was dead. Okay, so there's no way to get around that, man. Okay, so you Christians really can't say anything. Okay, this is plain and simple, man. Okay. Oh, and another question I have, when you read, what is it? Oh, good scripture would be Psalms 9 and 17. The nations that would not serve you, they shall become hell. Okay? So how does a nation become hell? Again, the word hell means a condition played out on the earth for the grave. Okay? So they shall be destroyed. Okay? That's simply what it's talking about. Okay? It's plain and simple to understand. Okay? But guys still can't get it. Right, as we said before, man, they've been